Across the Flow FM network, a Flow News 24 update.
Here on the Flow News Agriculture Desk, we take a look at an update on Verroa mite and the spread of that to the Riverina in New South Wales. The announcement on the 28th of August of that new detection, and then New South Wales Department of Primary Industries were then allowing on the 29th of August restricted movement of hives out of almond farms, and the safe movement began on the 1st of September from the department's release. And I just want to read you some of that release and the importance of it, because there have been other spreads of Verroa mite to Tamworth, and also, of course, we know about the initial one in the Hunter Valley. The national body of government and industry experts are advising that Verroa mite eradication program has backed a plan to safely move beehives located in recently established eradication red zones in southern New South Wales. The New South Wales Department of Primary Industries Chief Plant Protection Officer Shane Hetherington said the National Management Group, which includes all state and Commonwealth governments and representatives from the apiary and pollination dependent industries, responded to a clear biosecurity risk. Southern New South Wales is currently hosting the largest concentration of managed European honeybee hives in Australia to provide pollination services for almond orchards. Recent tracing of beehives moved from Verroa mite emergency eradication red zones in Kempsey region, the northwest coast, led to the identification of 4 infested premises at Euston, Balranald, Uraley and Nericon, and the creation of an eradication red and surveillance purple zone centred on those sites would normally prevent the further movement of all hives in those areas. However, flora resources are rapidly declining as the flowering period finishes, and that created an escalatory biosecurity risk as bees would naturally start to look for other food sources, potentially leading to bee swarms or what they call robbing behaviour. And due to the sheer numbers of hives in the region, it's therefore imperative that we quickly move the hives out of that area to more plentiful food sources, and the risk and likelihood of bees travelling further afield and potentially spreading the Verroa mite would be reduced. And essentially that is across the river into Victoria, even further afield to South Australia's Riverland and the Victorian Sunraysia. The following movement management strategy would apply to apiarists within the immediate vicinity of the 4 identified sites, which of course were Balranald, Uraley, Euston and Nericon, and details on what was required in terms of the radius away from the Verroa mite infected sites and so on are available. And of course biosecurity is working with those farms and also those beekeepers for that area. Information about updates on this is available at the dpi.nsw.gov.au/Verroa, VARROA. It is important to recognise that there is a lot of information being thrown about at the moment, but keeping up to date in what is the most important for the eradication zones, those red and purple zones, is important too. But this is a very crucial time for our almond orchard industries, particularly as they've expanded right up through the Sunraysia, across Boundary Bend and up into the Millewa at Lake Cullera. And so we'll keep you updated here on the Flow News Agriculture Desk.
A Flow News 24 update.